Welcome to today's episode of Greatness Quest. I'm Trevor Crane, and today's subject is why in the hell did I do that? So basically, I made a big mistake today. I want to share with you what that mistake is, what I learned from it, so hopefully you don't make the same mistake. And this is a video episode, so if you're listening on podcast, go check it out on YouTube.
Cowboy.
Welcome to a daily dose of Greatness Quest with your host, Trevor Crane, my daddy. He is going to help you take your life and business to the next level.
Here I come to save the day.
Trevor Crane here, 11-time #1 best-selling author and the founder of Epic Author Publishing, coming to you live every day so you can plug in every day to build your ideal business so you can live your ideal life.
If my daddy can do it, then anybody can do it because he's a weirdo.
You're supposed to make me sound cool. So if you're watching this on video, you'll see in my background here, I've got 3 palm trees that are actually part of my house, and my face is covered with dirt and soot, and there's a big pile of palm fronds right behind me. So what's the mistake that I made? Well, my lovely neighborhood community here said that the dead palm fronds in my trees here needed to be cut out. And I asked my yard guy who helps us maintain this yard if he could do it, and he said he didn't have a ladder, didn't have the tool. So my pattern, since as a business owner and growing up the way that I grew up, if there was something that had to be done, then I figured out a way to get it done. And my pattern is to just do it myself. Because I looked at it and I was like, dude, those palm trees aren't that high. All I need is one of those real long saws, and I'll show you one here in a second. And I'll borrow my neighbor's ladder. I'll borrow one of those saws, or I'll buy one of those saws. And you know what? It might cost me $200, maybe $300 to get somebody to trim my trees. Or at least this is what I thought. I didn't even look it up. But I just thought this will be no problem at all. I'll borrow a ladder. So that ladder that you see upside the house there is my ladder. I'll get this saw. So check this out. This is the saw I've got. And if you've never seen one of these things, they're pretty cool. I've used them in the past. They extend. It's like a big extender saw. They've got this little pulley gadget here, so that there's this little cutting mechanism. Hold on, let's check this out. There's this little cutting. Can you see this? Little guillotine right there. Woo! That cuts it down. I thought, okay, dude, this is no problem. I had this done in a half hour, maybe an hour tops. Even at that, I made a mistake. And if my face is covered by all the soot, because what happened is this was a much bigger job than I thought it was going to be. So all these freaking dead palm fronds are falling down on top of me. I just finished this job. It took me closer to 5 hours to get done. So 5 hours. Here's the mistake, guys. This pattern of, I can't believe I fell into it again, is I just got cheap about the $200. I got cheap because I didn't want to spend it. I got cheap because I knew I could do it. I got cheap because I think I grew up in an environment where $200 made all the world to me. And it made a big difference when I had filed my bankruptcy, at $200. So I just looked at it and I thought, why should I pay somebody extra to do that when I can do it myself? Talk about a stupid thought and belief. And my wife almost coached me on it yesterday, but I didn't let her. I had a plan. She's like, honey, can you come in here and help me with this or do that or hang out with the family and take care of your son? And I was like, no, I've got to go trim those trees. And I'm going to wait until it's perfect weather. I'm going to wait till just sunrise or sunset so I'm not dying in the sun. And it'll go out and it'll be done. I borrowed my neighbor's ladder. I've got to get it done. What a freaking jackass mistake. If I would have focused those 5 hours on any money-making activity, in any way, shape, or form, I could have made that money back, made a bigger contribution, helped more people. This is not my skill. It probably would have taken tree trimming, guys, maybe 30 minutes, 30 minutes to clean it, to clean up the tree. And I didn't even do that good of a job. There's still a couple of dead branches up there, and I risked my freaking life. Look at how high that ladder is. That ladder is freaking as fully extended as you can get. I'm standing on my tippy toes, and I extended this extension ladder as long as it goes, or saw as long as it goes. And then I couldn't get to the tallest part of this freaking tree up there. So what I had to do was climb on the roof, and I was basically twice. I almost fell off this damn roof, all for $200 because of a scarcity mentality that I grew up with. and just this belief that that I can do it. And I did it. Congratulations. Actually, I didn't even realize I made a mistake until I just finished. I just finished and I was like, yes, I did it. Because it just is this feeling of accomplishment. I don't know if you've ever done yard work. I don't like it. Actually, I do like to do yard work because I can see it get done. I don't like to do it all the time. I like to do it once in a while because then I can see how pretty it looks. There's my house. And I can see, aha, I did it. I'm a guy. I like to finish things. And I finished it. I felt this feeling of congratulations, and I checked my watch, and it's 10 o'clock, and I got up at, I started this job at 7 a.m. this morning, and then I worked on it 2 hours yesterday, and I just did the math, and I'm not done. I still have to go ahead and pile those things and return the ladder and wrestle it from behind these bushes like, what the frickin' hell was I thinking? So here is my challenge to you. Where in your life are you making similar mistakes? Are you doing something that you shouldn't be doing? I drove when we moved into this new house. We were living up in New Jersey, and we moved down here to Florida, and we wanted to buy a house that was a little bit bigger for our family, and we were moving down here for some family reasons, and we looked into what it would cost to ship all of our stuff down. And it was expensive. I don't remember what it was, $2,000, $5,000, whatever it was. Different moving companies gave us different quotes. And I was like, screw that. Man, I've done this. I used to drive big trucks, not like the semis and whatnot, but I had a big street cleaning truck, and I've had big vehicles my whole life. And my dad, I grew up with horses, so I was used to pulling trailers and stuff like, sure, I can handle this. Let's just rent a truck, from Budget Rental or wherever it was, or Ryder or something, and I'll take care of it. And I'll drive down. It's just Jersey to Florida. That's no big deal. I did this drive twice at least. Once with the big truck and then once with our car, our little sedan that we had. And again, what a stupid ass mistake. I'm not a professional truck driver. I had this vehicle packed to the gills with stuff, and I almost crashed that truck twice. I think maybe there's a theme here that I almost killed myself twice before I have to frickin' learn from my lesson, or learn the lesson that I just shouldn't be doing this. Why should I risk my life? At one stage, driving this big, frickin' gigantic truck, I hired the biggest one that we could get, and I packed it to the gills, and I just veered like 12 inches off to the side of the road, and right off the main road was like angling down a little bit, and the truck was fishtailing, and not fishtailing, but starting to weave back and forth like, holy crap. What the hell am I doing? Let somebody do this who does it for a living. Let somebody who do this who's great at it, and then focus on what I do best, and give a couple more hours. It was 20 hours on the road, and I prided myself on it. And I'm like, I just drove straight. I drove straight, like I drove 16, 18 hours. Maybe I pulled over once or twice to sleep an hour or two. That was it. And I drove, and I made the trip and did it all myself. I did it all myself. And I prided myself in doing it. Today's show is not about telling you how freaking cool I am that I can do that shit. That is stupidity. Freaking dumbass stupidity. And I'm talking more to myself now than I'm talking to you about the lesson, but I would advise you to take this lesson. Like, stop doing shit that you shouldn't be doing. What is it that you need to stop? What is it that you need to go ahead and hire somebody else to do for you so that you can stay in your lane, so you can stay in your greatness? Because for fuck's sakes, this was stupid shit. And I know that there's other stupid areas of my life where I'm doing other stupid shit. So I'm going to do my own self-assessment, and I figured I'd capture this one on video so I can capture the idiocy. And I lost one of my earbuds. Now, it's not totally lost. The other day, I lost my wife's wedding ring, not my wife's wedding ring, but one of these was in my ear, and a bug came by, and I swatted it, almost fell off the ladder, and then one of these fell down, and now I gotta go find the damn thing. I already looked for it for 20 minutes and can't find it, so it may take me another hour, because I don't want to lose one of these. What the hell? So my challenge to you is to look at your life and see, where is it in your life that where you need to stop doing it yourself and find someone else who's a professional and pay them. Pay them to just do their job, do a good job, pay them to do a good job, and then you go do what you're great at, and stop doing stupid shit. And like I said, I'm talking more to myself today than anybody else. But I hope you enjoyed the show. If you liked it, please give us some love on iTunes. If you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe and give us a comment, and share this with someone else that you think might benefit from our daily dose of Greatness Quest, which is mentoring with me every single day. And the mentoring program is trying to help you take your life and business to the next level. Hopefully you'll do something today. Do something different. All right.
To get even more awesomeness, which means all my best stuff, download my app by texting Trevor to 36260. It will show up right on your cell phone. Just text message the word Trevor to 36260. Talk to you soon.